How are you enjoying early retirement?
It's good. I don't have to deal with all that stress anymore.
How old are you?
37.
Mama, I won't go market to buy food stuff before sun hot.
Okay, my daughter, but not stay long ago.
Welcome to MidJourney News. Today, I want to announce to you all that MidJourney now has about 9,000 YouTube subscribers, and it's all thanks to you watching this video.
Tired of high prices and poor service? Come where quality meets affordability. Welcome to MidJourney Supermarket in Lekki.
Vicedith Clothings is where it's at. Top-notch quality, soft fabrics, perfect stitching, and standout styles.
Hello guys, welcome back to this channel, MidJourney. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you how to write a well-structured prompt in order for you to generate any kind of realistic AI video. Not just video. In today's video, I'll be teaching you how to write a well-structured prompt to create any kind of stunning design. Yes, believe me, a lot of people come to my DM, get the prompt that I use to create maybe a design or a realistic AI video, but when they want to do another project, when they want to create another video, maybe for their client or for another project that they are working on, they find it very difficult. Why? Because they don't know how to structure their own prompts. Don't worry, in today's video, I'll be teaching you step by step on how to write a well-structured prompt to create any kind of realistic AI video and also to make any kind of design. Yes, this is me just revealing my secret to you, because every video, every AI video that you see, every stunning design that I've made using AI, it all comes from a well-structured prompt. So make sure you pay very close attention to this video so you don't miss any important part of this video. You know, I don't like too much talk. Without further ado, let's jump right into the video.
For you to do this, let's head over to my notepad. Okay, I'm going to be using my notepad to write the prompt, to teach you the prompt. First, let me show you the video that I want to generate.
How are you enjoying early retirement?
It's good. I don't have to deal with all that stress anymore.
How old are you?
37.
If you look very well, you see that two people are interacting, right? Now, this is how I do it. I have the prompt here. Okay, here's the prompt. This is not actually a prompt. If you look very well, I say retirement interview pre-prompt, right? Meaning it's not actually a prompt. But this is how I was able to structure the prompt, okay? The most important thing is for you to know how to structure the prompt. That is what I want to show you here. We are going to be writing a whole lot of prompts, okay? This is not just the only one, but I just want us to start from here, okay? Let's just start from this one. Okay, so if you look very well, you see that I say I want to generate an interview video using Google Veo 3. Now, this is me commanding ChatGPT, right? I want to just write this thing like this. I'm supposed to be writing it on ChatGPT, but I want you to be seeing it fully, right? Just assume we are on ChatGPT right now. No worry, we are going to do it in practical, but just assume we are on ChatGPT like this, because I want you to be seeing everything fully, see my screen very well. That is why I bring it here. So now if you look very well, I say I want to generate an interview video using Google Veo 3. Now what am I trying to say? I'm trying to tell ChatGPT that, oh, I want to generate a prompt, right? I want to generate AI video, but I'm using Google Veo 3. Yes, I need to let ChatGPT know the platform that I'm using so that ChatGPT will know how to structure the prompt very well to fit that particular platform that I'm using, right? And then I say, I want a lady to interview a retired old man. Okay, now let me explain this to you. Now, I want to generate a video whereby I want a lady to interview an old man, a retired old man, right? Sitting down in a sitting room. That is what I want to generate. Now, what am I trying to do? I know what I want to generate, right? But I don't have a perfect prompt for it. So now I'm trying to just describe everything that I want to generate. Do you understand the prompt? I'm trying to write the prompt. I'm trying to describe everything that I know about the video in details to ChatGPT. It is ChatGPT now that will help me to optimize that prompt to get what I want, right? Okay, so me now, this is just me pouring out everything that I need, everything that I know concerning the interview. I'm just describing it from my head. Oh, like my imagination. Now you want to generate a particular video, right? You have the idea on your head. You have the idea. You can picture it, right? You can picture how you want the video to look like, right? The way you picture it on your head, how you want the video to look like. This is just the picture that I'm just writing it. The way I imagine the video to look like, the way I think about the video to look like, that is how I'm just pouring it. That is how I'm just writing it to ChatGPT, right? And I said, here's the conversation. I let ChatGPT know this is the conversation that is going to be exchanged between two of them, right? I say, the lady, if you look very well, I say, here's the conversation. I say, lady, now I'm trying to let ChatGPT know. The lady will say, lady, how are you enjoying early retirement? Do you understand? Now, this is the question that the lady is going to ask. If you look very well, I indicate it. I let it known to ChatGPT. When you are writing a prompt to ChatGPT, when you want ChatGPT to help you optimize a particular prompt, make sure you write it as simple as possible. The way you just imagine it, the way you can picture the video, just go ahead and write it to ChatGPT. Okay? Now I say, the lady will say, how are you enjoying early retirement? And then the man replied, if you look very well, I make it very simple. If you know it very well like this, if you look at it very well, you already know, oh, this is how this video is going to look like. Do you understand? It's very, very simple. The man replied, it's good. I don't have to deal with all that stress anymore, right? And then I said again, lady, how old are you? And then man replied, 37. Do you understand? And I say, make it clear in form of the lady said, and the man replied. Now, the reason why I add this one, that make it clear in form of the lady said and the man replied, is that one thing about Google Veo 3 is that it follows instruction, not just instruction. This said and say is very, very important. When you want someone to say something on Google Veo 3, you need to indicate it said. You need to use that said. Do you understand? That is you telling Google Veo 3 that this is what you want your subject to say. That is the only way that Google Veo 3 is going to understand it. So when you want your subject now is just demand. Now your subject is what you want to make talk, right? I'll explain everything in detail about subject. I'll still take another prompt and explain it to you so that you understand better. But just know that your subject is what you want to make talk. Do you understand? Now, those lady and that man, they are your subject. So when you want to make a subject to talk, well, even though if it is a cat or an animal or a dog that you want it to talk, you need to say, the dog said. This said and say is very, very important. And when you want when you want another subject to reply, make sure that you indicate it that, oh, the other subject replied. Make sure you always put it, because if you do not put it very simple like this, the AI is not going to understand it. So with this, you are going to get a very good prompt. Now, this is not a prompt yet. I'm trying to write everything that I know concerning the interview, the interrogation between the man and the lady. I'm trying to explain everything to ChatGPT. If you look at the video, you see that the way the room look like, okay, those one are not here. Do you understand? I don't know how to, structure the prompt very well like that to get what I want. You cannot be perfect than ChatGPT. ChatGPT can act as a prompt engineer. Using ChatGPT as a prompt engineer, when you are not a prompt engineer, make the work very easy for us. So now we are going to be using ChatGPT as our prompt engineer. For example, just picture it like now. You want to generate a video and then you meet a prompt engineer, right? Now ChatGPT is going to be your prompt engineer. Just meet a particular prompt engineer and tell the prompt engineer, oh, this is what I want, this is how I want it to be. Do you understand? It is just you explaining how you want the video to be to the prompt engineer, but the prompt engineer understand his work very well. So with that, the prompt engineer know how to structure the prompt for you to get what you want. All you need is that, oh, your imagination, how you want the video to be. This is how I want the video to be. You just go ahead, talk to the prompt engineer that you want to hire. This is what I want to do. And now the prompt engineer that know his work is going to do a perfect work for you. So now ChatGPT is going to act as our prompt engineer like this, okay? Copy this particular one. Like I told you, I'm just writing it here because I want you to see everything very well, okay? Head over to ChatGPT. We are going to paste this prompt, okay? This is my own prompt, like this. Now, ChatGPT is now my prompt engineer. This is the same thing with you meet a prompt engineer, a human prompt engineer, and then you explain your problem to the prompt engineer. You explain what you want to the prompt engineer. It's less for the prompt engineer now to do the work, okay? And then you get your result. So now we are hiring ChatGPT like this, okay? Now see what I'm going to add again. I'm going to tell ChatGPT, act as a prompt. Yeah, and optimize this prompt for me to get a better result. All right. So now see what I tell ChatGPT. I say act as a prompt engineer and optimize this prompt for me to get a better result. So with this, ChatGPT is going to act as a prompt engineer and optimize this my prompt for me. And then all I need to do is to look at the prompt that ChatGPT writes, maybe remove anything that I don't want there and add anything that I want. And then I'll make it in form of paragraph, head over to Google Veo or any video generating application or software or site and generate my video. So now go ahead and hit generate. You see? Oh, good. This is great. This is nice. Look at the prompt. All right. So now if you look very well, this prompt is well structured. Look at what I just typed to ChatGPT. Look at what I got. Okay, so all I need to do now is to go ahead and copy this particular one. Okay, now let me walk you through the prompt. Okay, now look at the prompt very well. Scene, description, a cozy well living room, interior. If you study my prompt, look at my prompt. There's nothing like living room, all those blah 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 stuff there. It's not here, it's not there. Okay, I just say I want a lady. I want to generate an interview video using Google Veo 3. I want a lady to interview retired old man in his sitting room. But look at the prompt. Look at how ChatGPT structured it. All this thing wasn't here because I don't know how to structure it, right? But now I got what I want. So ChatGPT did not actually change what I write, but it helped me to optimize it to get a better result. So all I have to do now is to copy this one that ChatGPT writes. Okay, copy it. Go back to my notepad. Open the fresh page. Paste it. The reason why I paste it here is that I want to remove anything that I don't want and add anything that I want. I want to look at it very well if it fits what I want. But definitely, this is cool. This is nice. Like all these things shouldn't be there. That is why I bring it here. All this action and dialogue, you shouldn't put it there, okay? Just the action is okay. But there's something that I want you to know. Google VEO3 or any video generating that you are going, most time they don't used to understand it. So see how I'm going to do it. You know, if ChatGPT writes, you need to add your human effort. It's very important. See what I'm going to write. The lady said, that said that I told you, right? Is very important. Make sure you always put it there. The lady said, this is how to make conversation when you want your character to talk. Okay, when you want your subject to talk, this is how to do it. This is how to structure it. Okay, if you are generating a prompt anywhere that you want your character to talk, this is how to do it. Make sure you put this said or says so that the AI will understand this is what you want the subject to talk. Okay, this is what you want the subject to say, right? So make sure you put it, and don't forget to put this double quote. Okay, all this question mark, the AI don't actually use to understand it, so I always remove it. All right, if you look very well, I said the lady said, very simple, so the AI will understand, oh, this is what you want your subject to talk. And then the lady is being described here. Now pay very close attention, because here it is say the lady said. Make sure that you make it this female, change it to lady. All right, a young lady interviewer. Okay, do you know why I do it like this? So that the AI, if the AI look at it, this one, a young lady, it should be a young lady, right? A young lady interviewer, right? So now if the AI reach here, this point, the lady said, is the AI is going to know that, oh, this lady is the one that said this. Do you understand? Now the AI will understand, oh, this lady, oh, she's the one that said this. How are you enjoying early retirement? Do you understand? If you put a young woman now, sometimes you are not going to get the result. If the AI reshare, the AI will know that the AI will recall. If you know how to code, you understand this thing I'm talking about. If you know how to code, like if you understand coding, the AI will understand that, oh, it's kind of like a loop, right? Now the AI will understand this lady is a subject, right? It will understand that, oh, this is what you want this subject to say. This particular lady that is a subject. Now you want that subject to say this thing, right? And then here, this man, right? This man, I'm also going to change it. I'll make sure that it tallied with what is up here. Okay, what is up here? Anything that is here need to tally with what is here, so that the AI is going to understand it very well, right? So I'm going to say the old man reply. All right. You see, but now the old man replied. Now, if you look here, it is old man. That is why I need to put old man here, so that the AI will understand, oh, this subject, this particular old man, this subject, this is what you want the particular subject, which is the old man. This is what you want it to say, right? You know, the lady still asks another question, right? Now, the lady, I'll say, the lady said again. You see the way I'm writing it, pa? You see, I said the lady said again. Don't forget this. This is very, very important. This is very, very important. The lady said again, how old are you? And then the old man replied again. The old man replied again. Okay, so this is how to continue the conversation. Do you understand? This is how to continue the conversation. You see, but you see the way I make it very, very simple, straightforward. Okay, don't confuse the AI. Don't confuse the AI. If you do not make it very simple like this, the AI is not going to understand it. And you know, AI, everything here, AI is just garbage in, garbage out. If you structure your prompt very well, you are going to get your result. But if you don't structure the prompt very well, you are going to get craps, right? So the reason why I get the best result is because I structure my prompt very well. I understand how this AI works, okay? And then I make sure I follow the instruction. I structure it very well. And with that, I always get the result that I want, okay? And then all this style and mode, like I said, always remove all this part. Always remove it. Because the AI do not understand that part, okay? Remove it. Remove this technical note. Just remove it. Always leave it like that. After you write it from ChatGPT, write it like this. Leave it like this, okay? Okay, so now, don't leave too much gap. Don't leave too much gap. I want to make it look more like a paragraph, just a single paragraph. All right. Okay, this is perfect. Now we have gotten a perfect prompt. Look at the prompt, look at the conversation. The lady said, now all this first one kind of like a paragraph till this expression. After it is just the description of how you want the character and then the room to look like. Okay, that is where the character, the room look like. But the conversation started from here, and this conversation is called the action, right? That is just the action that you want your subject to take, right? Okay, you know what? Let's put that young so that it will be more okay. Okay, let's put that young so that we are not going to confuse the AI. The young lady said, all right? Let's put it, like I said, don't write different thing. Okay, all right. So look at it. The reason why, don't use woman here. For example, some people will come here and say a young woman said, and then they come here and said a young lady. The AI is going to be confused. At the end of it all, you see that the conversation is not going to come out very well. You see that there's going to be a mistake there. So always know what you are doing. If you use a lady there, a young lady here, make sure you use a young lady here. If I like, I can delete this young. If I delete this young here, I'm going to delete the young here. So this is how to structure a prompt very well, perfectly. If you do it like this, believe me, you are going to get a good result. So like this, we have a perfect prompt, right? If you copy this particular prompt from here, head over to any video generating application, either Google Veo 3, Gemini AI, or MidJourney, whatever, you are going to get this result.
How are you enjoying early retirement?
It's good. I don't have to deal with all that stress anymore.
How old are you?
37.
Now let me show you another example. If you notice very well, I was using subject and action, right? Let me show you where that one comes in. Okay, now pay very close attention. Okay, now I have another prompt here. Let me show you this prompt. Look at this prompt. Okay, look at this prompt. Look at this prompt. Now this is the video for this prompt. Watch this video.
Tired of high prices and poor service? Come where quality meets affordability. Welcome to Big Jonab Supermarket in Lekki.
Okay, this particular video that I just watched, right? This is how I was able to generate the prompt, right? Let me show you. Now I want to generate a supermarket video, right? I want to create a video, a supermarket video, right? But I know that, oh, the name of the supermarket, this is how I want it to be. And then I try to explain everything to ChatGPT, right? The way we did the first one, this is just me writing my imagination. Okay, what is in my head, how I want the supermarket video to look like. This is just me writing it in detail to ChatGPT, so that ChatGPT will help me to generate the prompt to go and create the video. Now look very well, pay very close attention. I said bright supermarket in Lekki, Lagos, Nigeria. The name of the supermarket is Big Jonab. Now I'm trying to tell ChatGPT, oh, if you are generating the video, the name of the supermarket, this is the name of the supermarket, right? For those maybe you want to create for maybe a pharmacy or any other stuff, right? So this is how you are going to do it. The name of the name of the pharmacy is also thing, or it depends on what you are working with, right? And then I say subject. Now, what is subject? Now, the subject is what you want to make talk. Like from this previous video that you just watched, that guy that you saw, right? That is advertising the supermarket. Okay, that guy now is the subject, right? The guy is the subject. Now, I try to describe the guy, all right? I try to describe the guy. I say, a friendly Nigerian man in his early 20s. Okay, from the first one that I just showed you, right? Now, let me take you back. From this particular first one that I showed you, if you notice, I do not actually describe the lady. If you can describe how you want the lady to be. You can say you want the lady to wear a white cloth. You can go ahead and describe it. But for this particular one, I do not describe the lady. I just want a random lady. If I want the lady to wear a cloth, that the name of the cloth, maybe there will be a caption on the cloth, so something. I'm going to describe the lady here. If you describe it, ChatGPT will still help you to optimize it, that the lady is going to wear that cloth, any cloth, that how you want the lady to be. If you describe it, the cloth that you want the lady to wear, even though if it is the shoe, whatever that you want the lady to wear, how you want the lady to be, if you describe it, ChatGPT will help you to optimize it and you will get that result also. Okay, let's go back. Let me show you something. Okay, if you look very well, I said the subject now, the guy, look at the way I described the guy. I said the guy, a friendly Nigerian man in his early 20s, a white shirt. Now I'm trying to describe the guy, how I want the guy to be. If you watch the video, the guy wear a white shirt, right? And then I say a white shirt with a caption. Do you understand? That is why I say, if you want that lady, if you want to describe the lady, anyhow you want the lady to appear, that is how it's going to look like, right? Okay, I say a white shirt with a caption, Big Jonab Supermarket, written on his shirt and black trouser, holding a milk carton. Do you understand? This is just me describing my subject. Like I said, the subject is what you want to make talk. That guy now is my subject. I describe it. Everything, like, you can go ahead and describe how you want your subject to look like. Okay, this is not actually the prompt, but this is how I want it to be. Like I said, this is my imagination. I want the guy to be a young guy, and I want it to wear a cloth with my brand, a cloth of my brand, and then I want the guy to hold a carton, because the guy want to advertise my supermarket, right? I want the guy to hold a carton milk, right? So that is just what I write. Okay, this is you bringing your imagination to life. That is one thing about AI, right? Okay, and then if you look very well again, I said action. He smiles at the camera and says, tired of high prices and poor services, come to where quality meets affordability. Welcome to Big Jonah Supermarket in Lekki. And this action is the action that I want my subject to perform. Right? Okay, from the previous one, that is, you asked the previous video that I showed you, right? What is the action there? Let me go back. Okay, now this previous prompt, the subject on this particular one now is the lady and the man, right? Those are my subject. When I was explaining it, if you notice, I was mentioning that subject, right? So now here, my subject is the man and the lady. I have two subjects here. And here the action now is what is the conversation that the two of them had, right? The man and the young lady. That is my action there. The reason why I'm putting those action, I'm writing it on this particular one. On this particular one, the reason I'm putting it is that I want you to just understand it. Okay, I want you to understand it in a deeper dimension, right? So that's why I say let me put it on this particular one again for you. Do you understand? Now I say action is mine. I can actually remove all this action here. I just want you to know what the action is. What you need to consider when you are generating your video, you need to consider the subject. That is what you want to make talk, the man or the woman or the animal that you want to make talk, right? That is why I'm putting it. The action now, those are the things you need to consider. Consider the subject, the action, and then the camera position. In the other part, in the first one, I do not actually put any camera position. ChatGPT just write the camera position itself. But now I want to customize my camera position, right? From the previous one, I not mentioned, right? So that's why I say you should pay very close attention. Sorry, this is a mistake. This shouldn't be here. Okay, so camera position. Camera position now, I want the camera position to be wide shot, warm lighting, tone, positive, informative, kid focus, right? This is just me customizing my camera position. In the previous one, I do not actually write any camera position. I do not customize it. So ChatGPT just write the camera position itself for me. But if you want to customize your camera position, you can go ahead and customize it. Do you want the camera position to come from up, or do you want it to come from back, or do you want it to come from side? Now, the way I write this one like this, if I head over to ChatGPT, ChatGPT is going to add the camera position, maybe from side. Okay, now, do you know what? Let's cancel it. This one and write camera position. You can say camera position or camera. ChatGPT will understand it. Okay, let me even put that position so that I will not confuse you. Camera position. Camera position, I'll say from side to back to up, right? Okay, now so this camera position now, if ChatGPT want to optimize it, ChatGPT is going to optimize it like the camera position from side to back and then up like a drone. Do you understand? So this is how to customize it. So when you are writing your prompt, when you are structuring your prompts, when you are writing your prompt, these are the key things that you need to understand. The subject, very important, the action, and then the camera position. These are the key things that you need to understand. Very, very important. That is why I put it like this here. That is why I tell you to pay very close attention. Now, I've revealed the secret to you. Finally, very well. This is just my secret, okay? And then, one thing that you need to also understand is that write the name of the supermarket, a little bit discretion. Like if you look very well, say Brass Supermarket in Lekki, Lagos, Nigeria. The name of the supermarket is, do you understand? Like, try to write it like this to ChatGPT, okay? So that ChatGPT will know, oh, the supermarket, this particular firm that I want to generate this video from, the name of the company or the name of the supermarket is so Tino. So that ChatGPT will be able to know how to do it. If you look at inside the supermarket, you see that the name of the company, this Big Jonah Supermarket, okay? If you notice very well, if you look at the video, at the back, you see the name of this supermarket, okay? And then audio, if you want to put audio, okay? If you look very well, I say audio, supermarket background sound. I don't know any audio to put. I just say supermarket background sound. I can say audio, cinematic sound, a soundtrack, right? I can say cinematic sound, or I can say educational soundtrack, right? But I just put supermarket background sound. Okay, so now you know what? Now let's copy this particular one and head over to ChatGPT paste it, and then hit generate. All right, as you can see, if you look very well, this prompt is well structured, right? See what I was telling you, right? So that look at the action and camera movement. 0 to 20 seconds side view. The man pick up a milk carton from the shelf and turn slide. Now you see the action. See the action. So look at the way it. Remember, you may ask why the video that I showed you, the man do not do it like this. If you notice during that action, I change it. I change the camera position. 0 to 2 seconds side view. The man pick up a milk carton from the shelf and turns slightly, and then 2 seconds to 5 seconds back view to front angle. The camera smoothly move. Like, do you understand? This is the camera position and the action. Now ChatGPT put everything together for us to get a perfect video. This is how to do it. This is how to structure your prompt. Okay, so all I need to do now is to go ahead and copy this particular one, copy, and then I'm going to edit it, remove whatever you do not want and add anything that you want. Remember, all these things, like I said, it shouldn't be there, right? So this is basically how to structure your prompt. All right, so now let's move over to another topic, which is designing using AI. Yes, how do you structure your prompt to get a better design? This is how to do it. This one is very, very easy. Now, this one is based on reference. For example, now, if you see a particular design that you want to create and you love it and you don't know how to create it, all you need to do is to go ahead and upload the design. Now, let me teach you how to do it. Let me say I saw a particular design from somewhere. Let me tell you something. Any design that you want to create in this life, someone must have created it. Yes, someone have created. So any design that you are looking for, if you want to create any design, head over to go to online. You can go to Canva or anywhere. Take a screenshot of that design, okay? Or save the design and then come to ChatGPT. Upload the design. Let me upload a particular design here. From here, I want to upload a particular design. All right, guys, so let me use this particular design. This design was actually created using AI. Let me show you the design. Look at this design. Yeah, this design was actually created using AI. Yep, it's not even me that created it. It's actually my student. Okay, the guy is under me. I was the one that is teaching the guy. So it's just an assignment, right? So if you want to join our mentorship, check the description of this video. Like I said, you see our mentorship WhatsApp handle. Reach out to us on WhatsApp. Love it, right? Let me say you see this design outside, you see it somewhere, and then you love it and you want to create exactly this type of design or something related. Now upload the design to ChatGPT and then tell ChatGPT, I want to create exactly this type of design. Study this design very well and write a perfect prompt to create the exact design. So now see what I tell ChatGPT. I say I want to create exactly this type of design. Study this design very well and write a perfect prompt to create the exact design. Now go ahead and hit OK. All right. Okay. You see? Look at that. This is cool. This is nice. Okay. And here we have a prompt for this particular design. You know what? Let's copy this prompt and generate the design. Let's see. All right. So now I just copied the prompt. Copy the prompt. I want to edit the prompt. Okay, this is the prompt, right? This particular prompt, now this is the prompt for this particular design. Yeah, this is the prompt for this design. Now you can edit this prompt. Now let me say you see the design and you love it, right? Now you have extract the prompt to create exactly the design. Now you just have to edit it to fit what you want. Okay, now let me say for you to edit it, anything that you want there, you can actually edit it. Now let's look at that man. If you want that man there to be a woman, you can actually change it. Okay, let me show you something. Let's locate where that man is. Okay, look at this section, right section, the particular right section. Look at the design bar, the right section, this particular right section. Now, this is the, locate the section. If you don't want the section there, you can go ahead and delete it. Okay, now I want it to be a smiling African woman. Okay, a smiling African woman. All right. Okay, you see, Big Jonah, the phone number, I can just go ahead and edit it, right? I can just go ahead and edit it. 08072. Okay, so now let's go ahead and create this design. A quick one, please. Let's go ahead and generate this design and see if we are going to get exactly the same thing. I just copied it. Let's use the same ChatGPT to create the design. All right. Prompt. Go ahead and paste the prompt. Okay, now our design is being created. Let's watch and see the magic from ChatGPT. Right? Look at the design. This is top notch, guy. This is cool. This is nice. Look at that. Isn't this cool? Look at the design now. Look at the prompt. Look at the design. Okay? And remember, I actually extracted these prompts from the previous design. Okay? I actually extracted it. So if you see a particular design that you love and you don't know how to create it, just go ahead, screenshot it or save the design. Upload it on ChatGPT. Tell ChatGPT to study the design and write a prompt, exact prompt to create exact design, and then go ahead and copy it and then head over to any image generating application and then create your design. This particular prompt here, if I copy this prompt, head over to MidJourney or any image generating application, I'm going to get the same result. Okay?
So this is basically how to structure your prompt to create any kind of realistic AI video or any kind of stunning design. I hope you find this video helpful. If you do, please don't just go. Make sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any important information from this channel. And also, if you are watching from Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok, I highly recommend you to please like this video, follow this account, and Big John up as per your friend. Hand to head, salute, bye.